Days after the Indian government's controversial decision to revoke the special status for its part of disputed Kashmir, the area remains under lockdown with tens of thousands of additional troops sent in by the Indian government to take control of the area. Now, while some countries have supported India's decision, there's a diplomatic backlash being led by China and by Pakistan. And to get an idea of Pakistan's position in all of this, I'm joined by Masood Khan, who is the president of Pakistan-administrated Kashmir, also known as Azad Kashmir. Thank you so much for speaking to us, Mr. Khan. What options does Pakistan have in the wake of India revoking the special status it had given to Indian-administrated Kashmir?
India has committed aggression against the people of Jammu and Kashmir, the occupied territory, and this is unacceptable to the people of Pakistan, to the people of Jammu and Kashmir, and the international community, because this issue is on the agenda of the United Nations Security Council, and we call upon this Security Council to hold a session, an emergency session, and to restore the rights of the Kashmiri people, which are being robbed. As a matter of fact, they are being deprived of their rights of permanent residence, of ownership and acquisition of property, of employment, of education.
Is it time for Pakistan to change its position on holding a referendum in Kashmir under Article 47 of the UN after India has moved the goalposts on the issue?
Pakistan will not change its position on the issue of Jammu and Kashmir, nor would the people of Jammu and Kashmir, because their position is anchored in UN Security Council resolutions and international law. And the people of Jammu and Kashmir have not yet exercised their right to self-determination.
The referendum entails that either the Kashmiris decide under a plebiscite to join India or Pakistan. But now this situation is different. Does Pakistan then need to start supporting calls for independence for Kashmir?
The situation is not different. India has tried to usurp the territory of the people of Jammu and Kashmir. This is forcible occupation. I mean, they have moved from occupation to colonization, and this doesn't change the reality on the ground, because this land belongs to the people of Jammu and Kashmir. They would decide its destiny, not the Indian government, the colonizer, the occupier.
The area, the Indian-administrated Kashmir, remains in lockdown. What is your sense of where the situation is heading? Can we expect more hostilities between India and Pakistan?
The situation would deteriorate because India has intensified its oppression in the territory. People are resisting that oppression as they have done for the past 72 years. They have no option but to defend their rights. India has also issued these aggressive statements against Pakistan. This whole situation can snowball into a conventional conflict, and God knows, to our next level.
So is Pakistan prepared for war then with India?
We are not saying that. In fact, if we have to fight a war, we would fight a defensive war. India has already declared a war against the people of Kashmir and Pakistan.
There is this sense, especially some commentators are saying that there's a trade-off going on between Pakistan and the United States vis-a-vis Afghanistan, and that is determining what is happening in Indian-administered Kashmir. What's your take on that?
There would be no trade-off between Afghanistan and Kashmir. Both are priorities for Pakistan. We want peace and stability in Afghanistan. That's a priority. But we also want realization of the right to self-determination of the people of Jammu and Kashmir, and we would remain committed to it.